What is up, weather enthusiasts? I'm your host, Pat's Path Predictor. Let's get right into the weather. Alright, so this is the situation we have right here, ladies and gentlemen. We have a multi-day severe weather outbreak starting tomorrow, folks. And we have a slight risk from Iowa all the way down to Texas for day 2. The day 3, we have a slight risk from Austin, near Austin, all the way to the boot heel of Missouri. And for day 4, we have a 15% risk from Mississippi to Texas, just outside of Houston right there. We're going to go ahead and go over all of this for you, ladies and gentlemen. But first, we're going to go ahead and talk about today. We're going to go ahead and read the summary real quickly. Severe thunderstorms with the potential for giant hail, a risk for a couple of tornadoes, and severe gusts will be possible late Wednesday afternoon to Wednesday night across parts of the central plains for you right there. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the risks right here. We have a tornado risk of 5% right here, and we have a 2% tornado risk for everywhere else. Wind risk is 15% for parts of Iowa, Nebraska, Missouri, and Kansas. And the hail risk is the biggest threat right here. We have a 15% hatched risk, which means we have a 15% risk of 2-inch hail or greater in diameter happening within 25 miles of a point right there. We're going to go ahead and go over the day 3 outlook. Probabilistic, 15% from the boot heel of Missouri all the way to Texas right here. We're going to go ahead and read the summary with this as well. Severe thunderstorms associated with wind damage and isolated large hail will be possible across parts of the mid-Mississippi Valley, southwestward into the Ark-La-Tex and southern plains Thursday afternoon and evening right there. Now, if we go ahead and take a look at the day 4 outlook, we have a 15% risk of severe weather right there. We're going to go ahead and take a quick look at the discussion right here. An upper-level trough will move into the southern plains on Friday as a cold front advances southeastward into the western Gulf Coast. Ahead of the front, surface dew points of 65 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit will contribute to moderate destabilization by midday. Thunderstorms will likely develop along the front during the afternoon, with several clusters or line segments moving east-southeastward across southeastern Texas, southwest Louisiana, and the lower Mississippi Valley. Moderate instability and 40 to 50 knots of deep layer shear combined with steep lapse rates may result in wind damage threats with stronger multicells. Supercells with large hail will also be possible, but this will depend on if the cells can remain discrete. Any severe threat will likely be greatest in the late afternoon and early evening with low-level lapse rates will be the steepest. So that's basically what the SPC is calling for right here. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the models real quickly. We're going to go ahead and shift this to the southern Great Plains. Okay, there we go. And as you can see right here, this is the latest from the HRRR run. We're going to go ahead and talk about that for what is coming tomorrow right here. And as you can see with the HRRR, we're looking at a lot of areas of double digits. We're looking at a 15 supercell composite area in parts of Kansas right here. And as you can see, the shear is pretty impressive right there. This directional shear is also pretty good right there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Cape right there. Yeah, the Cape's actually pretty decent right there. The Cape's around 2,000 joules per kilogram. However, there is a pretty big cap in a lot of these areas right here. And if we take a look at this, this is going to be between 21 and 0Z right here. Basically, I would say the best time for severe weather is going to be around 21Z or 4 o'clock in the afternoon until about 1Z around 8 o'clock, because there's going to be some breaks in the cap right here. Because if we go to 11 o'clock at night, the cap rebuilds and everything like that. We're looking at I know the supercell composite's pretty big, but the cap's already at like 170 joules per kilogram right there. That's going to hold right there. The cap's not going to hold that much for here, and there's going to be a lot of potential breaks in this area. So once again, best timing for severe thunderstorms between 4 and 9 p.m. tomorrow. We're going to go ahead and look at a couple of soundings real quickly. This is a sounding taken. Taken from the RAT model in parts of Kansas for tomorrow, right there, ladies and gentlemen. Weak tornado is the main threat right here. Primarily because the wind, the SRH, it's pretty decent, honestly. The wind shear isn't that great, although the directional shear is pretty good. The Cape, just the problem with the Cape, though, is that it's a little big. It's big enough to produce tornadoes, without a doubt. But it's sometimes there's such a thing as too much Cape, and if you have too much Cape, it's going to produce a lot of large hail. And there's also that cap that's going to be taking into effect later that night for you guys right there. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the NAM because we still have more severe weather left to go. And we have more severe weather coming up on Thursday as well. And if we take a look at the SPC for Thursday, it's basically from Missouri to Texas. This sounding was actually taken. This was actually submitted to me by one of the folks that I have in my Discord server. So if you want to help out with this outbreak, feel free to join my Discord. Links in the description down below. But anyway, back to this. This is the 18Z or 1 o'clock in the afternoon sounding for the DFW area right here. PDS tornado is the big threat. This is what we have right here, probability of EF2 plus given the supercell. We have pretty impressive 6-kilometer shear right there. The 31 knots at 1 kilometer too. If that stuff gets a little bit more directional, we could definitely see some more favorable stuff right there. So definitely got to keep an eye out for that. That is for Thursday right there, and then Friday moving into that we have quite a lot of stuff. There's actually a lot of CAPE right here. There's 4,400 joules per kilogram of CAPE. I don't think this is where the main severe threat is. I want to take a quick look. Yeah, I can understand why. The shear is absolutely not good at all. Let's go ahead and just for the sake of it, go ahead and move over here just to see what's going on with that one. Take a pull of sounding out of there. So yeah, as you can see, this is just outside of Houston right here where that 15% risk is. Shear isn't that great, but it could be a lot worse. Definitely possible for tornadoes. Shear is also directional as well. Plenty of CAPE to basically work with, essentially. But yeah, that's basically the situation we have right now going into this. If you want to once again help us out with this potential outbreak, feel free to join the Discord. Links in the description down below. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. It helps us out and helps us make more videos like these. The goal of this channel is to get more people engaged with weather. But with that being said, have a wonderful day, guys. Stay safe.